The order you eat your food might be more important than what you eat. There's fascinating science showing that a specific type of appetizer can create a shield in your stomach, slowing down the sugar rush from your main meal. Stick with me, and I'll show you 3 simple pre-meal foods that put this powerful science into action today. Have you ever eaten a healthy meal only to feel tired and sluggish an hour later? That feeling is the blood sugar roller coaster. It zaps your energy and, over time, makes it harder for our bodies to manage blood sugar effectively. The goal isn't to eliminate sugar, it's to get off that roller coaster. We want to smooth out those sharp peaks and valleys into gentle, rolling hills. The best part? You have a powerful tool to do just that, and it doesn't involve giving up your favorite foods. We explore simple health strategies like this one every week. If you want to keep learning how to make feeling good simple, click subscribe and join our community. The science has a fancy name, but we'll just call it eating smart. The principle is this: eating fiber, protein, and healthy fats about 10 minutes before you eat carbohydrates changes everything. These foods act like traffic control, preventing a sugar rush hour in your bloodstream. They signal your stomach to slow down and empty more gradually. When the carbs from your bread or potatoes finally arrive, they enter your bloodstream as a slow, steady trickle instead of a flood. This creates a much gentler blood sugar curve. But what do these food-based traffic controllers actually look like on your plate? Let's shatter a myth. A slice of bread eaten on an empty stomach is a race car with no speed limits. The sugar hits your system fast. But that same slice of bread eaten after some greens and olive oil is a different story. The fiber and fat from the starter are already running interference, creating that gentle traffic jam. The race car now has to navigate a slower, more controlled road. This single shift in timing changes your body's entire reaction to a meal. So, what is the easiest pre-meal shield you can use? Our first shield is the simple side salad, but not just any salad. The power is in its 2 key components. First, the leafy greens, like spinach or romaine, are full of fiber. This fiber creates physical bulk in your stomach and starts that slow down process. But what if the dressing is the most important part? That's where the second component comes in: a simple vinaigrette made with extra virgin olive oil. Healthy fats are incredibly effective at slowing down how quickly your stomach empties. A simple mix of 1 part vinegar to 3 parts olive oil with a little salt and pepper is perfect. Eat this small salad about 10 minutes before your main course to give the fiber and fat a head start. But what if you're not home or just don't have fresh greens on hand? Our second shield is the ultimate portable solution: a small handful of nuts. Almonds and walnuts are fantastic because they offer a powerful combination of fiber, healthy fats, and protein. This trio is the ultimate signal for slow digestion. It sends a message to your brain that you're getting full, which has a wonderful side effect. You may find you eat a smaller portion of your main course without even trying. But hold on, aren't we just adding more calories to the meal? That's a fair question. You'd think adding a course means more calories, but research suggests the opposite is often true. Because the nuts make you feel fuller, you naturally compensate by eating less of the main dish. You might only want 1 slice of toast instead of 2. The key is portion size. We're talking about a small, measured handful, about what fits in the palm of your hand. Choose raw or dry roasted nuts to get all the benefits without the extra sodium or unhealthy oils. This simple habit turns your snack into a strategic tool. Now for our third shield, which is perhaps the most comforting and versatile. This is the veggie start. It can take 2 forms depending on what you're in the mood for. The first is a crisp, raw option: celery sticks, cucumber slices, or bell pepper strips. These are high in water and fiber, but very low in calories. They start filling you up and begin the slowdown process without adding much to your energy intake. But what if the secret to eating less isn't about willpower, but about temperature? This brings us to the second, warmer form: a simple broth-based soup. A cup of vegetable broth with some mushrooms or green beans is incredibly effective.
The warmth is soothing and satisfying, which helps curb intense hunger that often leads to eating too quickly. A warm soup forces you to slow down. This gentle pace, combined with the fiber, is a wonderful way to prepare your system for the main meal. Just be sure to choose a broth-based soup, not a thick, creamy one. A simple miso or clear chicken and vegetable broth works beautifully. So, how do we use these shields in real life? Here's your game plan for that next pasta dinner. When you arrive at the restaurant, immediately order a simple side salad with oil and vinegar. Ask the server to bring it out first. Enjoy your salad while you chat, and by the time your pasta arrives, you've already deployed your shield. You'll likely feel more satisfied with a smaller portion and enjoy the meal without worrying about an energy crash later. It's about making one small intentional choice that stacks the deck in your favor.
You might be thinking, my appetite is small already. Won't this make me too full for my actual dinner? That is a completely valid point. If you have a small appetite, the key is to make your pre-meal shield proportionally smaller. You don't need a whole salad. Maybe it's just 5 slices of cucumber. You don't need a full handful of nuts. Perhaps just a tablespoon of almonds is enough to send the signal. The goal is the presence of these nutrients, not a large volume of food. Another important consideration is for anyone who has difficulty chewing. Hard nuts or crunchy vegetables might be off the table, but this strategy is still for you. This is where softer shields shine. A warm, broth-based soup is a perfect choice. You could also have a spoonful of smooth almond butter, or even a few spoonfuls of mashed avocado with a squeeze of lime. Avocado is packed with healthy fats and fiber, and its soft texture is ideal. The principle stays the same. You simply adapt the food to fit your needs. The point is to give you a feeling of control, not to add stress. You don't need to do this before every single meal. Start by trying it before the meal where you tend to have the most carbohydrates, which for many people is dinner. See how you feel. Do you notice more stable energy? Pay attention to your body's signals. This isn't a rigid rule. It's a flexible strategy, and you are in the driver's seat. Let's recap the 3 shields. 1. A simple salad with an oil-based vinaigrette. 2. A small, palm-sized handful of nuts. 3. A veggie start, either raw and crunchy or as a warm broth-based soup. Your challenge for this week is simple. Just once. Pick one meal and try one of these shields. It's a small experiment in your own kitchen. If this strategy gave you an aha moment, click the like button so others can discover it too. For more simple, practical strategies to help you add vitality to your years, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next video. Managing your health isn't about a perfect diet. It's about collecting a toolbox of smart choices. You have the power to make your very next meal a better one.